Good morning, Ronnie H.
But
Well, great morning. So I can see Ron's nice and ready for today.
oh yeah,
Because Ron's favorite part of the day is waking up in the morning.
yeah. Oh, we're having a rough morning.
Well, let's
Well, I went to bed a little bit later.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's start off our day with giving our praising Jesus, letting him know, giving our thanks to our Lord and Savior. Today's verse of the day is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. So I should say, thank you, Jesus. Don't be
Thank
talking
you, Lord. Yes.
smack. Build people up. Like my morning is so much better when me and Ron joined for our podcast.
Right, and then you woke up, right?
No, no, I look forward to this, my friend.
I do too, my buddy. I wish you were up in New York, but you know.
Well, we'll be back there in July.
All right, well, I will be here in July. Hey.
Hey, so Governor Hochul is sending out inflation checks to New Yorkers.
Oh boy, golly gee.
So, and if you make up to $150,000, you're going to get a $400 inflation check.
Well, I guess that's what we're getting.
And I just wonder. I just switched my residency over last year, so I think
Well,
I might be entitled to that
no, I don't think so.
because I'm still on that list. And payments are going to be sent out in October to November, so they're not even going out anytime soon.
Are you sure you're on the list?
Well, I paid taxes. Let me tell you. As a new, even though I was working in Florida, New York still taxed me, and it's not like you guys or like I used to.
Then you should get it. I don't know if you're. Yeah, possible. Did you file in New York,
Oh yeah,
or did
yeah,
you file New York state tax?
yeah. In fact, when I was in Florida, I didn't know the
Well,
money
then you should get
the
it.
money that I was making in Florida. New York taxed me, and they didn't take a little bit each check, and then give me a refund at the end of the year. They're like, "Hey, you owe us $900 because you made money in Florida."
I hate that. I hate when they do that.
And you know what? When you owe them money, oh, they take their money.
Oh, they take their money. Oh yeah.
They get their
Oh
money.
yeah. But if they owe you money, then you got to wait for 3 years.
You know, they actually here. Check this out, Ron. And the one year, like 3 years ago, New York made a mistake, and they said that I didn't pay taxes on my employees. Well, I didn't have any employees, so it took all year, and they said that I owed them like 50, $60,000 with penalties and fines. Well, after it took 8 months, and they said that they figured out they made a mistake. So they owe me money because they withheld my money. You know how much they gave me? $40.
Come on.
$40. When they said it was my mistake, I owed them $50,000. When they found out it was their mistake, they owe me $40.
Well, that's wrong.
Well, that's the government.
Well,
That's why we
I would
voted for
hire,
Trump.
dude, I would get an attorney and say, I mean, especially if you've got all that paperwork. If you got all that paperwork saying, "Oh well, you owe us 50," well, guess what? Here, and now this is what you paid me. Well, guess what? I want 50 grand.
Yeah.
Perfect. You want to know something? I want 100 grand.
Well, that's when big fat corrupted government was in charge, and you just don't go up against big fat corrupted government because they'll find a way to make you lose.
Yeah, you know,
They will find a way to make you lose, man.
right. Yeah, and then they'll make your life miserable.
They can make your they made a mistake on us, made our life miserable, withheld money.
Wow. Yeah. I mean,
I just
yeah, you know, wow.
I wondered. It was during that time
I'm
where
gonna
me
hold that thought because I don't want to get in trouble.
and what in about 20 minutes, MIB Men in Black are going to show up at your door. It's like
Why, they're already here. They're already here.
hey, they're going to make a movie about John Madden.
They should.
You know, guess who's going to play John Madden?
John Madden Jr.
No, Nicolas Cage.
What?
Nicolas Cage.
No way.
There's the two stars, and I don't know who Christian Bale's going to play, but they are. Let me take a look here. Yeah, Nicolas Cage steps into the role of John Madden, who serves as the head coach of the Oakland Raiders. But they don't
He
say,
doesn't even look anywhere near John Madden.
and I think Christian Bale is gonna be who was the owner? What was his name? Al something?
Al Davis.
Al Davis. Christian Bale's gonna play Al Davis. Just win, baby.
Just win, baby. Just win. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, freaking. And I like Nicolas Cage. I never thought he was an A actor. I always thought he was like one of the best supporting actors in the business.
Oh, Nicholas.
But he's done so many supporting actors that he's moved into like
Yeah,
the
he's
lead.
pretty good. I mean, you know, he did that Gone in 60 Seconds.
I think I did see that. He's been in a ton of movies. Do you know
He
one
was
of the
good in that. He was good in uh
what's that?
Con Air.
What was that one that he was in with Sean Penn, Ridgemont High? Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He was a chef cook. That was one of his earliest roles. Yeah.
Valley Girl.
He was in
No, he was.
he was
That was
actually in he was in
Judd
Valley
Nelson.
Girl. Yeah, Judd Nelson. But if you watch the movie, Nicolas Cage was the other chef cook in the back.
Was he?
I don't think he had it. It wasn't a speaking role. I have to watch it again.
He was good in Con Air.
Yeah, oh, that's right. He was in Con Air. That was a good. Like I said, he was he's been in some
It
really.
was okay. I mean, you
What
know.
movie did you say he was in, sweetie?
Ghost Rider, Valley Girl.
He was
Yeah,
in,
Ghost
dude.
Rider.
He was in Valley Girls.
He was in a bunch of movies, you know, Nicolas Cage.
He was in The Rock with Sean Connery.
Oh, he was in Face Off with John Travolta. That was really good.
Right.
Okay, enough about him.
Enough about it. Hey, Tom Cruise has got and I like Tom Cruise. I like him
Yeah,
actually. I like him a lot. I think he's a great actor. He's
yeah,
doing another Mission Impossible.
yeah. I guess they're doing the final one or
The
something
final
like
one.
that.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. They gave him
The final mission. Ooh.
the final mission. He actually had an 8-minute standing ovation at the Cannes Film Festival when he came out.
Really?
Yeah, 8 minute standing ovation. He deserves it.
Yeah.
I think somehow mine and his role were changed, where me and you were supposed to be and the actors taking on the John Madden movie, and me and you were supposed to be Mission Impossible, but somehow they got it.
Right. Right.
Must
Yeah. Like, we're really major action hero actors.
Yeah, it's like in today's episode, Randy goes and gets the sugar out of the cabinet. has so
Here
has
comes
so
the creamer. Here comes Ron with the creamer. Oh no, Ron with the creamer.
watch that cupboard door. Don't let the corner hit you in the head. Ooh, duck.
Gotta bend over and don't blow your back out.
It's in tomorrow's episode. Stay tuned. Ron and Randy try to find their keys.
Coming up, Ron pours coffee.
And after these commercial breaks, Ron asks Randy if he wants cream in his coffee. Oh, in a special episode, Ron and Randy forget why they walk in the kitchen.
Old age creeps up on Ron and Randy.
What's that?
Old age creeping up on Ron and Randy. Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's. That's his trap.
Look out, Ron! Alzheimer's is around that corner. Don't go in the room. No.
No, don't. Don't go to the grocery store. You'll forget when you walk in the door. Alzheimer's is there waiting for you.
Next week's episode, Randy pisses off a whole bunch of people, writes a check at the counter.
Has to wait 20 minutes for it to clear.
Oh, that's good. Hey, so Starbucks employees are going on strike because they're making them dress nicer.
Come on, again?
Yeah, 75 stores have gone on strikes on Sunday. Because they don't want to wear the green aprons. They want them to wear green aprons that say Starbucks on it.
So what? Yeah, and what's the big deal about that?
I think the dress code is good. So they're going on strike.
You go into what is that? Canora's? What is that? Canora's? That soup place?
Yeah. Panera's?
Panera's, yeah. They have a dress code.
A lot of places
They have
have dress
uniform.
codes. I
They have uniform.
think schools should have dress codes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think all schools should wear the uniform, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, my son used to wear the uniform when we went to the Dr. Drew's school. They had the uniforms. Yeah. I think because he wears sweatpants all the time now. You know what I mean? He don't wear a regular jeans.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure he'll go out of that though.
Starbucks said that they're even giving away free black T-shirts to their employees to match with the green apron.
Well, I mean, black and green do go together, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I think they'll look fine together.
I actually think that they ought to do the Halloween thing and go with orange apron with black t-shirts.
Well, maybe in Pittsburgh.
Have big, and have like big. It's not Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's black and yellow,
Ooh.
dude. Black and gold.
I'm sorry, Ron. I didn't mean to make you upset talking about Pittsburgh like that. Ooh.
I know. I'm such a big Steelers fan.
Hey, Trump had some good news. With his poll numbers are going back up, and Democrats are getting so pissed off about that.
Well, too bad.
So, because there was
So they had a big eruption in HH thing with measles vaccinations and stuff.
Oh, are you talking about with that hearing?
Yeah.
Well, the Democrats, they're like, well, you said this, and Secretary Bobby Kennedy said, well, since I've been in there, I found out some things about it and I changed my mind. Well, you said one thing and then you change your mind and you lie. He's like, no, and you're lying. He goes, I actually watched some of that, and the guy gave an example. The congressman said, well, if you told me to go swimming in the water and you knew there were alligators in there, that was his analogy. And Bobby Kennedy was all like, well, wouldn't you want me to tell you that there's alligators in the water? Wouldn't you want that? And they just, and I reclaim my time. I'm talking here. It's my time. They don't want to hear the answers. They just want to talk shit.
But, I mean, I would tell them, like, there's alligators in the water, but, feel free to go in there,
It's your choice.
Those are my pets. They're tame alligators. Don't worry, they won't hurt. They won't hurt you.
This is my alligator. This is my pet. You could go in the water, but not bite.
This is Allie. He won't hurt you at all.
This is Allie. This is Croc. He's not gonna hurt you. I promise. Go in and swim.
He's tamed as a. I had him neutered, so he's cool now.
He's declawed and de-teethed.
He's declawed. Yeah.
All the other alligators wouldn't let old Croc play in crocodile games because he had no teeth.
They wouldn't let poor Croc bite anyone's legs.
Well, he does try to bite, but he's got no teeth, and
they wouldn't let him do it. They wouldn't let him do any more. What is that? Death rolls.
Hold on. I know you don't got any teeth. You have to hold on.
Doing anything? And the answer is no.
Yeah, so that's what they're doing. They're just attacking Bobby Kennedy, and it's just the Democrats attacking him. It's just the Democrats attacking him.
I don't know. I didn't want to get into a big spiel about it. I'm just saying that they.
Well, hey, if you bring it up, dude, and it strikes a nerve, sit back and enjoy. Well, you got to sit back, and I'll learn you something, boy.
All right.
Hey, you know what? Yeah. I think this is a milestone, dude. This is our 25th episode.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's our 25th episode.
Yo, Randy and Ron, coffee salute for 25.
Salute. Here's to 25. Yeah, so
good morning, Kitty G. I gotta get the Kitty G in there. Good morning. I didn't say hi to Kitty G.
Oh, Kenny G. I thought he was saying Kenny G, like the flute player. I'm
I'm
like,
not saying Kenny G.
I thought you said Kenny G. I
Why
was
the fuck would I say Kenny G?
That's what I'm
I said,
wondering. I'm like, is it his birthday or something? What the hell are you talking
why
about?
would I say hi to Kenny G? I don't even know the guy. I'm saying Kitty.
Well, I
K
get it
I
now,
capital KITTY.
and that's
Uh,
and
Big G.
that's why
Big G
people
period.
that's why people should tell people what they think they heard because it could be a riot.
Right.
It could be
Start
a
a riot.
laugh.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
I thought I was waiting for you to put on some Kenny G music. I'm thinking, what is it, his birthday or something? But Kitty G.
Oh, Kitty G.
Kitty G.
Shout out to my girl.
Yeah, so Trump's have some good news. You know, he got some big commitments, and he's on that whole Middle East trip where Saudi Arabia just committed $1.3 trillion for. I'm not even sure what it's for yet. He got that. He's upgrading the F-35 fighter jet to the F-55. They're putting two engines on it because our F-35 is badass, dude. Everybody wants one of those.
Yeah.
There's a judge in Pennsylvania that said Trump can use that Enemies Act to get people out of the country. So, and then they just had a poll. They just had a poll, and 94% of Trump voters said they would vote for Trump again. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. He's
Yeah.
winning. He is absolutely winning.
We're winning.
Well, I mean, the only downside about that meeting with Saudi Arabia is because he didn't want to. They still don't want to sit down with Israel.
Well, Saudi Arabia has no problem with Israel. It's Iran. And that's why all those Gulf states are talking with Trump because
I understand that. And
they want
Syria,
they want the United States to take down Iran, and we just took off sanctions off Syria. We're giving them a chance because they got new
Right.
leaders there.
yeah, right. That's going okay. I mean,
So
well, we got troops there.
yeah, not many. Trump took a lot of them out. I don't know. I don't know if Biden put any back
Uh,
in.
2,000 or 200,000 troops is not that much.
I don't know how many. I know Trump took a lot of them out when his first time around.
Well, I heard there was either 2,000 or 25,000 or 250,000 or.
I mean, I think
I
Trump.
know there's thousands of troops over there, so you know.
I think Trump might have brought it down to 2,000, but then Biden might have put more there.
Well, Biden was a retard. I don't know what he
Biden
did.
was one of the worst presidents in the history of the United States. That's right, he was. He was awful. You know, we still don't know why he just let everybody in the country like that. I don't get it.
Well, first of all, okay, you don't leave a country like Afghanistan the way we did with what did they say, $9 billion worth of equipment over there? Come
Yeah.
on, man.
You know what? Give me a
Come
Humvee.
on.
I'll take it.
Really? Give me a frickin' break.
Give me a
Yeah.
Humvee.
And
Give
then
me a
you see them.
helicopter.
They're using all that equipment, dude. Did you see them?
Oh, sure.
Over
they
there,
are.
the Taliban, they're driving the Humvees and
Yeah.
they're
Terrorists.
patrolling the country.
Yeah, they're having parades with our stuff.
No, they're not having they're using it to keep everything under control. Taliban
Yeah.
control.
Listen, did you see, you know, all the news agencies for years kept saying, oh, Biden, he's on top of his game. He's sharp as a tack. You guys are wrong. You're wrong. So now that he's out of there, Jake Tapper from CNN, he's an idiot. He puts out a book and saying that, well, you know, maybe I should have looked closer in it, that he did kind of have dementia. The whole time they got tapes of Jake Tapper just defending Biden. And then he writes a book about how Biden was bad and his mental breakdown or his mental capacity was just horrible. And he wants people to buy a book after he did that. I wouldn't buy a book from Jake Tapper if you gave it to me.
If you're feeling overwhelmed and in need of support, envision.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, I don't. I would I would
I
put it.
don't believe anyways, so now.
So I wouldn't even. That's just that's what how the media is. They don't absolutely have one care anymore about just telling the truth and letting you make your decision. They're so opinionated and they give you their opinion on the news. And then there's dumb people that go, well, it was on CNN, so it must be true. Yep, must be true. Got to take that. Yeah, so
What are you gonna do now, boss?
I think here's a good idea for a movie. The only country that's going to survive socialism and squash it, where socialism usually squashes the country they're in. Okay, so after commercial break, we are going to be talking sports, and back to you, Ron. I heard the Bandits. We're back.
Friday.
Friday. That's tomorrow. The
7:30.
Buffalo
Yeah.
Bandits.
Bandit.
Oh,
Yeah, they're bringing back the. Yeah, that's
bringing back
gonna be
what?
a good one.
Bringing back what?
Excuse me. They're gonna bring back the Stallion.
The Stallion.
Soccer, professional soccer, even though we don't do soccer, but I know it's still Buffalo Stallions. We had to Tage Thompson had a hat trick, dude.
I used to live next door to Randy Pikoszinski, the Pikoszinskis.
Yeah.
They were soccer players for the Buffalo Stallions.
Right. Back in the day when they were pro at the they were downtown at the Odd.
Yeah. I grew up next door to Randy Pikoszinski, the whole Pikoszinski family. There was a couple soccer players in there.
Of course, now we just showed our age, right?
Yeah, right. Hey, real fast, there's some big hockey games on tonight, dude.
Yeah, well, fucking Edmonton's in. Edmonton won last night.
Oh, the Washington Capitals.
Like that.
The Washington.
Yeah.
Hold on. The Washington Capitals are down 3-1, and they're hosting the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
The Winnipeg Jets are down 3-1, and they're hosting the Dallas Stars.
Yeah, the Stars are going to win it. Carolina's going to probably win it too.
Hey, and your favorite team from Florida, they beat Toronto last night.
So they manhandled Toronto. Toronto ain't doing nothing offensively, dude. They're going in there, and I'm telling you, Florida was standing them up at the blue line, dude. They couldn't win.
And
Toronto's not there, dude. They don't have it yet.
well, I think that's going to
They
be
don't
game
have
7.
the offensive firepower like these other teams, dude. They just don't. They don't have it.
Well, they're not out of it yet. They can tie it up and go into a game
Marner
7.
and Matthew is not going to pull a Toronto team out of the sewer like that.
And Edmonton is the first team into the conference final. They beat the Vegas Knights 4-1.
Dude, that was a good game, dude.
Yeah,
that was a good game.
That was a good game.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling Dallas is going to take Winnipeg. Winnipeg's just not doing. They're not. They were good all season. They were number 1 all season, but they're not showing up in the playoffs. Dallas going to just. I think Dallas going to rock them, dude. Carolina.
3-1.
Dude, they're going to. Dude, Brandemore's got them playing good ball, good hockey.
Yeah, I just don't. I
I
don't
like
think
Carolina,
Washington.
dude. I think they're gonna win the whole thing.
I don't think Washington's not going to go out like that, though. All right, my friend, we got
Yeah,
30
they
seconds.
are. Carolina's gonna take care
All
of
right, we got
Florida
30.
too.
We got 30 seconds to say goodbye. You can keep talking, and they'll cut off.
All right,
And so
goodbye.
this is the REL. We're calling ourselves the REL now. And now, as soon as somebody figures out why we call it the REL, there's going to be big prizes.
Right. Okay.
Don't give it
All right.
away, Rod. Let me turn this
All
timer.
right.
Have to go
Oh,
on.
and the bill schedule came out too.
All right, well, we'll talk about that tomorrow because we got to get out of here. I am Randy
All
Sell, and this is
I'm
my
Ron
boy,
Haskell.
Ron H.
Ron Haskell.
And you have bbeen watching the REL. Peace out.
Peace out.